Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Rural Contractors. I'm your host, Paul Osmondson, and today's topic is stress and burnout. If you're a small town contractor or a small town business owner, you're going to relate to this podcast. How many times do we get stressed and burnt out from running our own business? When we go into this business on our own, we think, hey, we're going to make more money in less time. There'll be less stress because there's less people involved. I hold all the cards, makes less stress. But the fact of the matter is you still work for somebody. You're working for your clients, you're working for the government, you're working to create a paycheck. So to some level, there is more stress because you still have more people involved. When you're an employee, your employer takes care of a lot of those stresses, like the government, like lining up all the work and keeping all of that stuff coming in, and you get a reliable paycheck coming through week after week after week. So this stress and burnout, I don't know how many times in my career of being an entrepreneur, of owning my own business, you get this stress and burnout. Some from financially things not coming in. There not being enough money left over at the end of the month to pay my team, to pay my guys, and it's just like there's not as much left over. We're taking a lot of risk. That's where I want to encourage you guys a lot to charge more, make more, because you are putting a lot of value, seeing the value that you put. But this idea of stress and burnout, just talking about this problem created in the industry in being your own boss, it's a huge problem that you feel the weight of this stress. You feel burnt out. You're tired. I don't know how many times I went, why don't I just go get a different job selling or go work for somebody else to eliminate the stress? It wasn't about the money, or maybe some of it is from money, but just to have less stress. And I think this is just a common feeling of feeling stress because of dealing with the clients, dealing with employees, things break down, unexpected costs. It's just a constant thing that keeps coming. But then eventually that stress leads to burnout of just, my goodness, I'm exhausted. I don't even know if I want to continue doing this. I feel like the stress and the burnout is worth the long term of being able to be flexible in our timeline. I mean, that's why a lot of us went into business for ourselves, was to be unreliant on somebody else, saying, hey, if I got to go make an appointment, if I got to go do something, I don't have to ask permission to go whatever. So I feel like the pros outweigh the cons. That, I don't know, that's my opinion. We have a potential to reach a higher upside. We have no cap on what we can make. The only caps we put on ourselves are the restrictions we put on ourselves. I mean, we can create this business to make $500,000 a year. Depends how big you want. I mean, the cool thing about America is you can go out and you can create a business as big as Amazon. You just need the tools and the structure to keep on building. But this idea of stress, how many times do I get burnt out from just all of these things compiling? As a small town business owner, it is very common to just not have systems and processes in place. So then all the mental load falls on you. You have no one sharing the responsibilities with you. And as a business owner, yes, it should fall onto you. But as you create roles and responsibilities, it helps share that weight and the systems to just, well, this is how we do it. there's no way around it. Starting a new business, you are going to feel those stress and you are going to feel that burnout and you're not going to feel like you're getting anywhere. But the truth of the matter is, if there isn't money left over at the end of the month, it's not worth it. If we're bringing home $30,000 at the end of the year, when we could have went and worked for somebody else and brought home $60,000 a year with less stress. But what are we giving up? We're giving up the possibility, the potential to make more, and we're giving up the freedom. So I hope this episode was helpful, and we'll catch you on the next one.